I'll copy you. Cool.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, it's been a journey just trying to learn about like this and that because this is my first time doing all this. You know what I mean?
It unlocks a whole another part of your mind.
Yeah, I have like oh, go ahead, man. I saw you. I have a profound like respect for just like sound guys, camera guys. Man, there's a lot.
Yeah,
a lot
that's the
behind
number
it.
one rule on the road too. Don't piss the fucking sound guy off. Bro.
Yeah.
Because honestly, bro, I've seen it firsthand. Like, chicken goes south real quick.
I bet, dude.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, you piss the guy. You have to be cool with him. You know what I mean? Like, he's doing your wedges or whatever. You know, he's doing all the stuff that you don't have to worry about. So
Yeah.
like,
He makes you sound good, right?
man, exactly.
Yeah,
So
you're
you gotta
right.
be cool. It's like going to like a restaurant, right? You don't want to piss these guys off, right? You don't.
Yeah.
You don't ever want to piss anybody making your food or.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know what I mean?
That's a good way to look at it. Yeah.
Reals, man. It's like,
Do you want soda?
no.
You good? Okay. Well, you got a water and everything.
Yeah, it's cool.
Man.
Set up over here, man. Damn.
For sure. Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna leave you hang. You're right. What you said earlier, man. You always got to make room to drink for at least one time. Yeah.
We both don't drink, so this is a treat right here.
Yes, sir. Just do a little baby.
Yeah. You saw mine?
It's a double.
Yep.
Cheers, brother.
Oh man, that's good.
That's the good stuff right there, man. Cheers, man.
Chilled. Yep. Cheers.
So, I'll just do the intro later. You know what I mean? So we're just having a conversation, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So, like we were talking earlier, or for those of you listening, I have on the man who sings the theme song to Tapioca Talk Podcast, Tapioca Talk Podcast. And
Wait, let me text my girlfriend.
yeah, of course,
She's
of course.
like, what's the name? Oh, I mean, like, I don't know if it's Peace, Love, and Boba. Or what.
It's Tapioca Talk.
Tapioca Talk.
And then on YouTube, you just type in RJ Canlis.
Okay.
Oh shoot! And then I'm sorry. We also have on what was this? Xander.
Xander,
We
yeah.
have on young Xander, who also sang the theme on the Tapioca Talk Podcast. Thank you. I appreciate you, my brother.
Say hi. Say hi to everybody.
So I didn't realize I would.
Hi, everybody.
So that was Xander, and he also sings on the theme song, ladies and gentlemen. And so you go either by Chris or Boomer or just both?
Both. Like,
Yeah.
If it depends on how close you are to me or whatever, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like how comfortable.
So should I just call you Chris?
It's up to you. No, hey, you can call me brother. You know
There we go.
what I'm saying?
So Boom works for you?
Boom works.
I think that sounds dope.
Yeah, it originated as Boom because like my mom and my dad, that's what they call me. I guess because when I was a kid or like a toddler or whatever, I would get on my dad's Harley and like boom, boom. You know what I mean? Or
Really?
whatever. So I guess that's how I got my name. That's what they told me.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm not really sure on how
accurate?
it is, but that's what my parents told me. So I'm gonna run with that.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. I mean, they made me, right? So why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, this whiskey is nice.
Mm-hmm. We've had this on the pod before. The red breast. I like it. And we were talking earlier, I don't drink that much, but when I do, I like to just drink a little bit of whiskey.
Yeah, just to spicing the breath up.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure we have the same breath.
Yeah.
So
breathe in, breathe out.
So you were telling me, or you were asking me how, oh yeah, so for those of you listening, not only did Boom sing the theme song for the podcast,
Crazy, man.
but he also is, what's the word? So during our wedding, you have a song.
The first dance,
You have the
right?
first dance song, and the first dance for us is You and Me
It's insane, man.
by Soja featuring Chris Boomer.
Yeah.
Me, is it me and you? Sorry
You.
about that. My own.
It's you and me.
Oh, it's you and me. My own wedding song. I don't even.
No, the kids are very persuasive like that. They're like, no, it's not. Like, because you want to teach them the right thing, right? You're like, yeah. Wait, hold up. No, I know I'm right.
And this
at that.
was this. Damn. Okay. So I guess the voice kind of it runs in the DNA, huh?
Man, you know what? And it's awesome because like I always told them, I'm like, you don't have to do music just because I do music, right? You can do whatever you want to do. You can be whatever you want to be.
I love that.
No matter what you want, I'll support you. I got your back, But he wants to do music, man, and it's like it makes me smile all the time.
Yeah.
He's got his own full length track too on his own. Like, I mean, I wrote it and like composed the music, but he he vocalized it real well, man.
Really?
I'll show you maybe.
I think he's gonna have to be my next podcast guest.
Man, this guy, and he's guilty with the questions, man. This guy too.
Yeah.
He'll probably be the one like in the interviews on you.
Yeah. Oh, I shoot. I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
man.
I've been waiting for someone to put me on their podcast.
Yeah, man. This guy, he's another
I can't imagine.
being, man. Like he teaches me more than I can teach him, and he doesn't even know it.
Yeah.
He's smiling there like he knows, but he don't know.
Yeah. Perspective, right? It's
Yeah,
funny.
man.
It's a funny thing.
What I mean, like Junior Gong said, right? He said, we're always young enough to learn.
Yes.
Like, damn,
there's so
that's
much
what's
truth
up,
to
you know what I
that.
mean? Like, he
Yes.
said we're always gonna be young enough to learn. Like,
Yeah.
Wow, that's deep.
And I think that's the mindset you should always have. You
Man.
could be 90 years old.
And still
9 years old.
not
Yeah.
know something, man. You know, like
I've been thinking about that a lot lately. Like, I wish I had that mindset when I was younger. Because, I mean, I guess, when you're young, you just want to fuck around. You just
Yeah.
want to have fun. But
sometimes we still want to do that too. You know, but we just don't have the stamina to do it as much as we did before. I guess like getting older or whatever. But yeah, I feel that, man. Like if I could take the mindset I have now and put it in my body before, it would be so dangerous because I'll be so like smart,
Yep.
but not afraid to die. Kind
Yes,
of like
exactly.
Bad combo, you know what I mean? Like have some Jay-Z things, you know?
yeah,
Like,
man. I mean, then life wouldn't be fair if it was like that.
Yeah, man. But I guess we wouldn't have learned the lessons we learned on the way here.
Exactly.
And that's the beautiful part, I think.
That would change life drastically if we knew what we know now. Man, just imagine if we get older, God willing, the things we'll know when we're like 50 and 60. Man.
Dude.
Next level.
We won't even be wanting to talk to these kids like,
Right?
you can't even fathom this truth over here, man.
Man, I hope I never get like that though.
Like the sour one. Right?
Yeah, I want to help people, I hope
Me
I never
too.
forget, but I guess there's just so many things that in life that'll happen to you that anything can turn you to some old man that's
And I'm
angry.
always willing to learn, I think, because for me, I don't know why I feel like once you learn everything that you're supposed to learn here, that the Most High put you down here, you just go home.
Yeah.
And so, like, I don't want to know everything then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I just want to just keep teaching me, but
You're right. It's a process.
Yeah,
There's a process because if you know everything right away, then what's left, right?
why are you here still? What do you?
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
Maybe it wasn't meant to me that I was supposed to be a good student early.
Some of us learn slow. Some of us learn very slow.
Oh man, I'm definitely in that boat.
I'm in that category too. Helmet and all, man.
Like I mean, yeah, because I was thinking about that. I was like, I wish someone would have told me learning can be fun. Like the traditional way of school just wasn't for me. But if they would have like twisted it into something where I would enjoy it, probably would have got into like a good college.
I think that's what it is today. Like there's no fun in learning anymore. You know what I mean? Like they're taking music out of the curriculum.
Yes.
It's crazy, bro. That's like why?
Yeah.
Like it's just as important as what home economics. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
it's just as important, and even that they're trying to take out of the
Yeah.
curriculum. Like damn, all the important ones you're trying to. Like what do the kids need to cook for themselves? And when like we need to go in emergency, like home economics counts, man.
Yep.
They wouldn't have put it in there if it didn't
Yeah.
count. I guess
If I was to go to back to school right now, that's the first two classes I would sign up for. Home ec and then
And gym.
yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Gym aced that. Gym.
Yeah. I wish they would have like told us how important like being healthy is. You know what I mean? 'Cause look at my fat ass.
Man, hey man, but hey, some of us can endure living that way because we've worked hard to where we're at, so we can't really forget where we came from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know, I mean, you can't. To me, I can't ever forget where I came from because that's my drive to where I'm gonna go. I want to go.
Yeah.
Like there was no way else but up from there. That's
Yeah.
how the ranch boy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I just recently scrubbed the red dirt out of my toes. You know what I'm saying? Just recently.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Speaking of where you're from, we both happen to be from the tiny island of Guam.
Yes, sir. Hey,
Now-
small but powerful, man.
Oh, dude. I can't claim that I'm from there, but I was born there.
Hey,
and my heart, like
Hey.
I learned this in 2014 when I finally
Where's your home,
went
man?
back. It's
There
Guam,
you
man.
go. There you go.
You
That's
know?
all. That's all you need, bro. You're local from where you're local from.
Yeah, and I didn't know that though. See, that's the thing. So I went back in 2014. It was for my honeymoon with my wife, and I was sitting on Gum Beach, right? and I was in the water with my
Very
wife.
spiritual there, man.
Yeah, and I was just looking at the sunlight. I was like, oh, this is home. I just felt like,
You know it. You just know it when you feel it, bro.
There's a connection to somewhere where you're born. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I never felt that way about, I mean, of course I'm from California, but I never felt that way. This connection to an island.
Because you were raised through the custom, that's why. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
take your shoes off, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care how the person's house looks, you know what I mean? Like, always save some for the next person. You know, just the upbringings, like, those are things that they cannot even take from us, you know? Like, the teachings and the upbringing, like, naturally, we do it naturally, these things, like we're hospitable people naturally, you know what I'm saying? Like, we always welcome everybody and anybody in you know?
Yeah.
And sometimes they do us wrong, but we always have forgiveness in our heart for that, you know what I mean? And like, I think that's where we need out here, you know, we need to come out here to gain some, you know, some what do you call it? Like, what is the word?
There's not a word for it. Yeah. It's just a feeling, you know?
Yeah, just be that, you know, like stern, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it builds your thick skin being out here because you got to really fend for it, you know what I mean? You got to go get it. You kind of just...
Yeah. I mean, not many people know about Guam. You know, I think up until recently when Donald Trump was still the president and like somebody was about to like bomb it or something, that's when people were like, Guam?
Yeah, but
you know?
dude, that's the thing, like I mean, I'm not really a political person, but I thought that was kind of cool how Trump immediately flew to Guam, bro.
Yeah.
Immediately he flew to Guam. He said, "You try sending a missile." You remember that?
He's like, yeah. How can I forget?
He was on like holding the governor's shoulder, like, "This is my dog. If you try shooting a missile, you shoot." You know, like, dude, he was on. I was like, "Wow, bro!" Like, you know. Even if I wanted to talk crap, I talk shit. I couldn't because we're not able to vote for president.
Exactly. Yeah, if you're a territory, you can't vote.
Yeah, dude, it's messed up. But we're allowed to be called a territory. Like,
it's interesting. Yeah, like Puerto Rico, Guam. Was it like the U.S. Virgin Islands?
Yeah, man,
it's weird.
It's insane, all because of our natural aquifers, I think, right?
Yeah, and just a strategic like point. Like, if you hold Guam, you control this part of the world with your naval base, right?
For real.
I don't think many people know that. Like, there's a strong military presence to this day.
That's why they have control of us. They have control of our natural aquifer. You know, our water. You control the people's water.
Gotcha.
People, you know?
Oh, I see. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
It's crazy because we have one of the biggest, the Marianas Trench. You know, we have one of the biggest natural water aquifers, man. It's
gotcha.
Crazy. That's why geologically we're smack like in the most perfect place in the world. We're like the guardians of the fucking Marianas Trench, you know. That's why there can never be no tsunamis on Guam because it's too deep. You know, and by the time it hits the Marianas Trench, it'll suck it in all the way.
Oh, okay,
you know
like,
And the reef is so far out from Guam, like it's gonna stop way before it even hits the reef, and the reef is far from shore. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I hope people understand. Like, if you look on the map, Guam is so small you can drive around in 3 hours.
Yeah, it's like 32 miles long, 15 miles wide.
Yeah, and you pretty much grew up on Guam. You were there for a lot of your life, right?
Raised, yeah.
So
I had to take English class. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to be put in low T, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Put in low T, language other than English. You know what I mean? A lot of people thought it was like a resource class. I'm like, nah, it's not resource, man. It's because like I was raised in my grandmother's house, so Chamorro is what I spoke.
Yeah.
And you know, like going to school, like not all the kids my age, my generation was being taught that way anymore. You know, it was like.
Are you still you still speak Chamorro fluently?
Much, yeah.
Man, that's dope, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to teach these guys, you know, because it's kind of dying, you know. Like, It's so heartbreaking to say that, you know, like it brings this eerie, uncomfortable feeling in my stomach when I say it, but it is, man. It's dying.
Yeah.
And, you know, like I was just at a barbecue, right? My cousin just came home, right? So like they barbecued for him. He, you know, got rebaptized and all that, you know, all that stuff. So they're barbecuing and celebrating for him, and you know, just hearing his mom and their aunties talk, you know, I'm like, man, I miss home so bad because like the accent's so thick, you know, like. You know, like they're just so into it, you know, and you know, like how the B had sounded like had that high pitched voice. I'm like, man, I miss like, and for a moment I wasn't in California, you know, and like it felt like I was like at the ranch
Yeah.
back home or something like
Yeah.
that, to look around like, oh man, I'm not even home.
Yeah.
We're in Vallejo. It's gangster here.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, the accent, it's so thick you don't even realize that there's like Spanish words in there. You can't even tell sometimes, man.
Yeah, man.
It's beautiful. Like, and I know what you mean, man. Like, so like, as you know, my family has like, we grew up in the restaurant industry, right? Restaurant industry. And then once in a while, like some Chamorros will pop in and then they're speaking Chamorro. And I'm like, hey, you know, like, and then, you know, you have an immediate bond, even though like I'm full Filipino, but I was born there.
Right.
It's like, you know what I love about the Chamorro people is like, all I have to do is tell them I'm born there and they treat
family,
me,
family already.
You know what I mean? There's so few of us here.
Because we're so small, and once you have connection with our small land, you're part of us some kind of way. You know, like that's how we feel. Like for you to like, you would have had to like do some research to like guarantee yourself, I'm taking a trip to Guam. You just don't go, okay, we're going to Guam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, where we're going to Guam.
Yeah.
You know, like it just doesn't happen.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
like,
man, no.
You gotta hear something like, oh man, it's something like my friend told me this place. I forgot what it's called. Guam. Look it up. And then you have to do some research. Then they're gonna pull up pictures and they're gonna see the sunset. I'm like, man, this looks great.
It's a hidden gem.
Bro.
It's a hidden gem, bro.
And so many gems within that 32 miles and 15 15 miles wide radius, bro. Like, there's so much things to see there. Like Lost Pond, you can really get lost going there, you know. Like,
I've been there before.
Yeah, it's amazing, bro. You know, I used to be like a trekking guy back home, right? So like, I wore a bunch of hats, bro. I was a lifeguard, I was a trekking guy, but a bunch. You know how it is on the island. You just hustle and bustle, right? And then so like, I used to be a trekking guide, and I used to like all the Japanese, and it was just mostly tourist. Most of the tourism is Japanese and Russian, right? So we would take them, and I'd be like, "There's monkeys in here, you know, like don't make too much noise because the monkeys will come out and they're like freaking out, bro. We're in the jungle, you know, and it's dense, you know. The jungle, like you walk like 25 steps into the jungle, you look back, you don't know where you came from. That's how dense it is. Like, whoa, you know, you have to listen for the ocean because like the ocean, you know, the ocean's the way out.
Gotcha.
It's crazy, bro. Like you can take so many different turns in that just that little jungle,
and you get lost.
Get lost, bro.
Man,
you call that abac, you know, and you get abac.
Okay.
You're going in circles, bro.
Yeah.
Like, then you start thinking you're getting spiritually busted, you know, like not spiritually bothered, like dude, the wind isn't there or what? You know what I mean? Like, dude,
that's like a huge similarity between Guam and the Philippines is all of like the
supernatural.
Yeah. And I think just in islands in general, I don't know, spirits love the islands.
Dude.
There's just always something.
And the thing is, I don't think they have jurisdiction. I think if they latch onto you, they can follow you, man. That's insane.
Don't say that, man.
There's no jurisdiction,
that freaks me out, bro.
There's no jurisdiction.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like, they just hold on to the plane. Like,
yep.
I'm following you. I don't care. I don't need no ticket.
Yeah, just leave me alone, please. I'm too busy.
Yeah, man. It's oh man. I've seen some crazy shit in my day, man. Like with that topic, you know what I mean? With like Tautamona and like.
What was the craziest thing you've seen,
bro? The craziest thing I seen was like the witness when I saw it, because the scariest part was like I'm not the only one that saw it. 3 of my other cousins that were there saw it too. Because it was like New Year's, right, or 4th of July, something like that. We were popping canyons, you know, the canyons you make with the coffee cans. You know, Mr. Brownie fucking put this fluid and you know bang it out, right? So we took a break. We were popping canyons when it hit midnight, so we were blowing it out, boom, boom, boom. And then we took a break, like 30-minute break. So it was all quiet, right? We burned one up, and my cousin who had the loudest one, he was like, dude, watch this. He's greasing up his canyon. He's drying it up, you know?
Yeah.
As soon as he lights that thing, bam! All you hear like running, right? So all of us look into the jungle, and dude, like this, all you see is the tip of the hat, bro. Like this, the tip of the hat running into the jungle, like this big. We all looked at each other like, what the? And they, dude, because we all saw it.
Yeah.
We all looked at each other like, you saw it, right? And dude, we just tripped out. All of our faces just went pale, bro. And we just like it was hard to run. It was hard to run, bro. That's how scary that thing it was, you know, because it's one thing to be the only one that saw it, right? But when you have witnesses who saw it too. It's like, whoa,
There's no
bro.
bullshit there.
There's no
when we're
bullshit,
doing,
bro. Yeah, like we saw it. You can't lie to us, bro. We saw it. You know, you can't tell us it's not. It's just just your imagination. You know what I mean? Because, dude, 4 of us, bro. We don't. I'm pretty sure we don't have the same imagination. You know what I mean? Like we're all medicated right now.
Yeah. It's weird, man. It's
bro.
weird. Like I'm the type of person, like when I see something, like I just like, nah, it was just my imagination. But like, there's some undeniable things.
Man.
There's some undeniable, and I just keep that to myself and just like, oh.
I'm scared of things I can't hit, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, dude. And that's why I pretend like it's not real, because I'm like the most scared.
I'm, jumping in my girl's arms like, oh.
Yeah, dude. Those people are brave. The one that actually want to experience that shit.
I don't know, bro. Like, why?
Yeah, exactly.
There's just some things you just don't fuck with, man. Like Bigfoot, you don't fuck. Some shit you just don't fuck with,
Yeah,
man.
If he is real, I would want to leave that motherfucker alone, dude.
They just wanna discover him so they can fucking test him, test on him. You know, it's so
just
sick,
mess
bro.
shit up. Yeah.
You know, we're just gonna fuck him up, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, 100%.
Dude, he knows it too. You know, he's like, you think I'm gonna go to fuck those guys? Look at the mermaids. They went hiding for years. You know what I'm saying? Because they fucked them up. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you kind of tell me they weren't real, bro. Every culture, every ethnicity in the world has a mermaid story, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, or like some kind of like hieroglyphics of mermaids and some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't say, come on, bro.
There-
We've only studied what 5-10% of the ocean that we know of, and we're gonna say they don't exist.
Yeah, man.
Come on, bro.
Those are the aliens that they're talking about, bro. They're just mermaids.
Yeah, bro. We're looking for the aliens in the wrong place, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's
You know
true.
what I mean? If they do exist, they're already here, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what do you think? I don't know. I don't know.
No,
I googled it, bro. It's got to be true.
Yeah. No. No, I think aliens are real. We've talked about it on this podcast too much.
Man, you're ignorant to think that there's other planets out there and we're the only living species on a planet. Man, get the fuck
Ignorant and selfish.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Out of all the planets, we're the only one that hosts living fucking beings. Like, shut the fuck up, bro.
Yeah, man. And that'd be super boring and really sad if it was just us. Well, there's people out there that believe that. So, I mean, who knows? That's the thing.
Yeah, man. It's something like if people want to like believe and make that their hope, then it's cool. But everybody has a right to believe in who they want to believe in and have hope in whoever they want to have.
There's people who think that when you die, that's it. That's the scariest outcome for me.
Not.
That's the scariest outcome for me, bro. You just close your eyes and then
it's dark. Just darkness in the tar, right?
Yeah. But I mean, some people say like if you're not scared to sleep every night, why should you be scared just to
not wake up, right?
It's just a pity. There's just whatever is inside here. It's like it's so beautiful and so strong, and then for it to be snuffed out at the end,
in the midst of shit, you're like, I don't want to lose that.
Yeah.
Like, even though it's like it's not much, I don't want to lose that. Not much, you know.
I mean, there's so many. Like, okay, look, we haven't even talked about it yet. You're a reggae singer. You know what I mean? And like that comes from what we're talking about. This thing that's inside you. You write your own lyrics. I assume, right?
Oh yeah.
You're a songwriter. You have a beautiful voice, and then for that to just all be. I mean, it's out there forever, which is the beautiful thing. You know, your music is forever. That's
my what I leave behind for these guys.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was beautiful with the music was even when I'm gone, they can still hear my voice, you know. Like that's like leaving my footprint here for organically, you know, and not having to worry about my footprint like making a bad impact on the earth or whatever, because it's music is felt. It's not something you can hold or something, you know what I mean? It's like you can hold it like the CD, but you can't like hold the sounds, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah. And you know, people say like music is love, but if you had to choose one genre to relate music to love, in my opinion, it's reggae.
All day, man.
Dude, like the feeling that it provides me, it's a life-changing thing. And I mean, look,
it's very church, man.
Yeah. I like that.
You know what I mean? It's very church.
Yeah.
Like and that's the scary part about reggae is it'll make you know that church can be anywhere, man. And people don't want you some nowadays, like, they don't want you to think that. Like, they want you to go to church, you know, and church is where you are, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Like,
I 100% agree.
you know, like, you know, it was okay because growing up, right, my grandmother, she was a big Catholic, right? She had saints all up, everything. She never went to church on Sunday though, and I would always want to go to church on Sunday because, like, my cousins who went to church on Sunday, like, dude, we went to King's after, you know what I mean? Went to the fun fair, you know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Damn, bro, I want, you know." So I asked my grandma, like, "Grandma, how come we don't go to church?" Because, boy, the people who go to church every Sunday, the people haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that dude, and I was like 10, bro. Mind you, when this lady was telling me this, right? And I didn't even understand. I couldn't even fathom what that meant at that time. But that thing, for some reason, stuck and burnt in my head, right? And growing up, I'm like, damn, dude. She's right, dude. The church is the earth, dog.
Yeah.
Church is the earth. You know what I mean? Like, you can praise who, you know, wherever you're
Yes, sir.
standing, man. He's listening all the time. Whoever it may be, you know, that you.
I mean, some people would consider this blasphemous, but, like, for example, I feel closer to God listening to one of your songs compared to than just me sitting, like, you know, at the church on Sunday. You know what I mean?
That was heavy. That was heavy to be thrown on me.
But I'm not
Wow.
even just saying that. Like, it's true. I mean, look, like, every time I hear You and Me, like, it brings me back to one of the most special times in my life, you know?
That's awesome.
And that's, like, closer than I'll ever feel to God than thinking about that moment, you know? So
It's interesting.
I mean, you do a beautiful thing, brother.
Thanks,
you know what I
brother.
mean? So
I appreciate that.
yeah.
No, it's like it's a gift and a curse, you know. I think.
Yeah? How so?
I don't know. I just feel like why have this gift, right? If I can't share it in the most honest way that I can, you know. Like, so when I write lyrics or whatever, I'm like, I really want to touch on common ground all the time. Like, I want to talk about things that, you know, like, everybody goes through all the time, which is oppression everywhere. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like, everybody's oppressed by something, you know, and that's the curse part, is because you have all these feelings, right? And, like, you tend to, like, put it on a paper where you look at it after you're done, and, like, it's like 3 different people talking there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a curse where
Yeah.
it's, because I can't turn it off.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no way of turning it off. Like, sometimes I lose sleep. I can't even sleep because I have an idea in my head. I'm like, I gotta get this off. You know, like, gotta get it out, or, like, put some kind of reference, because it's not gonna let me fucking sleep. You know?
Yeah. Is that why you feel like maybe you were drawn towards reggae specifically?
Very much.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And you know what's more insane, bro? Like, Soulja's my favorite band in the fucking world. Before I met them, and we did the song, like, so can you imagine, like, being friends with them now? It's so, to me, it's fucking awesome.
I didn't know that. That's so cool.
They were like, dude, Rasta Courage changed my life, bro. Like, that's when I started, like, wanting to pursue the lifestyle Rastafari. You know, when I heard Rasta Courage, I'm like, whoo, and that thing just changed my life. And to be friends with them now, bro, it's like, I know me and Jake were chilling. I think it was at was it Wolf Trap or whatever in Virginia.
Okay.
The last show I think we did together, and we're just hanging out. Not really saying anything, just, you know, chilling after the show. I'm like, damn, bro, like, looking at the crowd, it was sold the fuck out, bro, like, shoulder to shoulder, right? It was blasted. So I'm like, damn, dude, these guys were just my favorite band before, and now they're, like, my friends. You know what I mean? Like, and they're still my favorite band.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they
Yeah.
kill it, like, bro. Soulja, like, there's okay. I mean, all due respect to all the American reggae artists, right? They're all amazing artists, but, like, if you want to talk about, like, consciousness, like, and lyrics, no one does it better than Soulja, man. No one comes closer to them. Maybe Groundation in the American reggae circuit.
Okay.
Not even including Chronics and like Junior Gong. I mean, that's a whole different circuit, right?
Yeah.
But, like, within the American reggae community, like, no one's talking about real shit like they are, you know? Like Harrison is, or like Jacob is, really, you know?
That's like my favorite, that's my wife's favorite thing about Soulja is their lyrics and what they stand for.
I was asking Frank and said, right, I was like, should I bring my gear? Or, like, you know what? I don't know what to expect, right? So I'm like. And like Frank said, yeah, you should just bring a guitar. Maybe you.
Did you bring it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll get that before. Yeah, yeah, before. Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't want to.
I was too shy to ask you.
Walk in with my guitar, like.
No, I was too shy to ask you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, see, that's the thing. That's the curse. I don't know. You know.
Okay, that makes sense.
And
that
I'm
makes
like,
sense.
I'm like, I don't want, because to me, I'm like, I don't want to walk in there and you know, like, I don't really care what people think, but I'm not a show off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just not me. So I'm like, I want to know it's okay, like, to bring it in. So
Yeah.
I want to just like put my stuff in and it's in the way. There's no space for it.
That's like that's like one of the most beautiful things about like the Chamorro people is there's so much pride, but also there's this humbleness. You'll never catch a Chamorro person just be like, yo, you know, like, let me show you what I got.
Yeah, like
really,
I'm the strong. Yeah,
it's more like, you know, what do they say? It's like, it's better to walk the walk than talk the talk.
Yeah,
that describes the Chamorro people. Exactly. They walk the walk.
I have a song like that too. It's crazy. Yeah. One of my new ones. It's insane. It's exactly how you said it too.
My brother, dude.
It's crazy, bro. It's connection, bro. I'm telling you, it's connection, bro.
So, like we were talking about before, it's and for those of you listening, if you're not familiar with Soja, the lead singer is Jacob Hemphill,
yeah.
Hemphill, lead singer of Soja. And I'm assuming he writes the songs as well.
They all do a collective of writing, but he does most of it. Yeah. Him and Bobby Lee do a lot of the writing.
Nice. Yeah, that guy is wild on stage, man. He got so much energy. That fucking white boy, dude.
The show wouldn't be the show if it wasn't for him, man. Mm-hmm. Like he fucking makes the
dude.
He brings the people out.
What is it called again when he does his little
the high kick, the Bobby Lee high kick, dog.
It's amazing,
dude. That's straight up, boom.
Yeah,
because he does, like, he has his everybody has their rituals right before the show. Before the show starts, and Bob is always off by him, like on his own in his own corner, like he does yoga for like 30 minutes, bro, and that shit will burn you out.
Yeah, I bet,
dude.
So speaking of, what is it like, man? You're on stage and like it's a packed like event. Like, can you put that into words?
It's addicting, man.
Yeah, it's addicting.
It's and that I say addicting because that makes me further know that my real addiction is fucking music. You know what I mean? Like,
nice.
All these other things, or whatever, like relationship wise, personal demons wise, whatever, right? All these things, like, it doesn't compare due to the high that I get when you see people who you don't know how their fucking day went, but they're there and they're fucking smiling and they're just having a good time. You never know that before the show they might want to hang themselves.
Yeah.
You never know, man. You know, it's crazy because, man, I lost a lot of friends this year, man. Like, over 10 friends, you know, within one fucking year, man.
Damn, dude, I'm so sorry to hear that,
Back
brother.
home, and you know, it's been so fucking crazy, you know, and I just really, the people I connect with, like, you know, like this connection, or even, you know, anybody I connect with, I try to remember that all the time because, you know, dude, you can't get those moments back that you've had. With those people, you know, you can't get those back. You can only create new ones with new people.
Yeah, it's
crazy, man.
You bring it up, and like you don't realize it until you actually like lose someone. It's insane. You said it, like, you can't get it back. Yeah. Forever. You never know what forever means until you lose someone. Mm-hmm. Like, this forever is just. God damn, dude. Life's weird.
It's so hard to promise that, right?
Forever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can't.
So when you get married, that's what I'm like, man, I want to get married when I'm ready, you know, like when I don't feel like I'm ready for that.
Yeah.
Like,
forever.
I kind of promise somebody forever, you know? Like,
yeah.
I personally know that you cannot promise somebody forever because, you know, like, my dad told me he'll be there for me forever. I mean, he is, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, you know what I mean? Like, that physical presence is it's very important, man. I mean, to me, and I kind of promised that to anybody, you know?
Yeah.
Even I kind of promised that to my kids, you know, like forever. It's fucking hard.
It's
hard, bro.
You almost think like it's like forever is this human made up thing,
right?
You know,
like the word religion, right?
Yeah. We like to think
just the word though.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. Certain points you have to have hope with things. You can kind of say forever, but the older you get, the more you realize That's just,
it's
it's kind of this
a
empty
pillow,
promise.
right? It's like it's like a pillow to the fall.
Yeah.
Insane,
But
man.
yeah, so like we're talking about a lot is it like all these life problems, and one of the most beautiful things you do about that is you kind of help ease that with your music. You
That's
could
what
write
keeps me
about so
going,
many
man.
things, you know, about chains and you know, drinking and all that stuff, but you choose to write about
Things
love
that are hard to talk about.
and exactly, like, you know, not politics but just realness. Your song's about your you know.
Yeah, of course. Like
I was listening to that song you did with J Boog. Are we allowed to talk about that? I was kind of just like,
leave the line on.
yeah, dude. You know, like
was
I was just like, man.
It's awesome because like originally it was supposed to be Jacob, right, to be on Leave the Line On, but he was already on I Am Who I Am.
Okay.
Jacob produced my whole first album, right? So
That's the one in 2011, right?
yeah, he engineered it, everything like that. And we both wrote it. We both he helped me out too. We co-wrote it, but for the most engineering part, I didn't know what I was doing, but he's the one that knew what he was doing in the studio. So I was just like I was just the guy like, okay, go and do the vocals now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. And dude, we just locked ourselves in the studio for like 3 weeks, man. And we just knocked that fucking album out.
Wow.
It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that, dude, like I said, it's crazy, right? Because this is my favorite band, bro.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm in the lead singer's fucking house, right?
Yeah.
In his fucking studio, like.
How did you make that happen, man? How did you do
Bro,
that?
the right place at the right time is the best way I can describe it, bro. 'Cause
Yeah.
like,
Tell me about it.
okay, so when they first came to Guam, right? The only person that I got close to was Bobby Lee. So me and Bobby Lee hit it off good, like right away, bro. Like brothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Bobby Lee, none of this shit would have been possible for me, right? Because like we're the ones that connected first, me and Bob.
Yeah.
And dude, we were drinking so hard, bro. Heavy. I was drinking heavy that time.
Yeah.
You know? Me and him smashed a whole bottle of 1800, bro. Imagine
shit.
just doing it. He almost missed his flight, dog. He was about to be resident on Guam, of Guam, you know what I mean? So, like, that's how close we got. So, like, they came back again the second time, and they did a quick show and then out, right? So the third time they came, they were staying for a little bit. They did like 2 shows, and then they were gonna be on island for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
So, like, and my uncle was the one taking them around. So, you know, my uncle knows I'm a fucking huge fan, right? So he's like, boy, you want to go with me and take them? I'm like, fuck yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck yeah, hell yeah. So I go, and then, you know, Bob sees me pulling in the truck with my uncle. And he's like, oh shit, Boomer, you know, he's like, so right away, it's like,
Nice.
it's connection, you know? And then, and then like, just that trip, I got close to everybody, and my band was on fire back home at that time.
Okay.
You know, Rebel Lion, we were on fire, bro. Like, I can't even describe this shit to you. Like, there was like 7 of us, right, or 8 of us, and we were all from different bands on Guam that broke up. So like we all came together, you know, like like two of our percussionists and our lead guitar player was with the band Nokia, right? Nokia, not the phone, Nokia. And then Rodney, the bassist, was also with Nokia, but him and the rhythm guitarist had a band before that called Iros. John Palau was with First Issue, you know what I mean? And I was with King's Conscience. So like all our bands broke up, right? Because like we're all just like taking this hiatus, and fucking John Palau had this idea to start a band. So he got a hold of Pete Alvarez, and we got to practice together, right? And imagine, bro, like we were practicing for like 2 years before we even broke out. Just practicing, just building the catalog, you know what I mean? Like building all the songs that we can play. And bro, when we broke out, no one could touch us, bro.
Yeah.
And the reason why we broke out is because one of the big bands that were on Guam like the big dogs, you know what I mean? Like the Vets, like one of the lead singers passed away. So we broke out there where his funeral, right? So like fast forward, right? So back to with the Soul Job. We were playing their fucking pre-party, right? Our band's on fire. We're going off, dog. We're going off. So, and then there's a part of a set where we slow it down and we do Rastaman chant into like Who the Cat Fit, right?
Okay.
So as soon as we start like singing Who the Cat Fit, I can see Jacob like just like blown away, right? I'm like fucking looking at my because I'm the backup singer, right?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at John like, dude, we're killing this shit, dog. He's fucking his mind is blown right now. You know what I mean? Like that was our goal, was to fucking impress them, right? Because they're here in Guam, like to show them like, bro, we got some juice here too, you know? Like, watch out, you know? But it's just because it was our home, we had to represent, right?
Of course.
And we're opening for them, their pre-party, so we want to put on a good show. And then after we did Who the Cat Fit, we went on a break because we were doing 2 more sets after that, you know what I mean? So we were playing the whole night there. We go outside, we're smoking, and then Jake's like, bro, I have this fucking perfect song that I'm working on. I only have a verse for it. He's like, I think you'd be the perfect, you know? Oh no, at first he's like, I got this song that I'm writing that I want to write for you and your band, you know what I mean? He wanted to give us the song, you and me.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but check this out. Like, so we said, okay. So the next day we went to the hotel room. We wrote the song. 30 minutes, song's done, right? So they leave. They're like, he goes, okay, this, you know, I'm gonna send you the instrumental so you can record your vocals when it's ready. You know, so you guys can record it. Like, awesome. So they leave, right? And like 3-4 months later, our band breaks up.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then I called Jake Ray and I'm like, hey bro, like, you can just have the song, you know what I mean? Like, our band broke up. So he's like, what? No way, dude. Like, he's like, no way. That can't be. He's like, I tell you what, he's like, you know what? This song's too fucking good to not be out there. He's like, you gotta put this on the Soulja album. I'm like, what?
Dude.
I'm like, are you kidding? I'm like, I'm fucking, my mind is raped, bro, already at this point, you know what I mean? I'm like, this can't be fucking happening right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he's like, so that happens, right? And he's like, Boomer, how would you like to come and tour this album with us? I think this song's gonna be they knew it was gonna be a hit before we even dropped it. So I'm like, okay. I was like, what do I have to do? He's like, relocate to the mainland, you know what I mean? Because it's hard to fucking fly. It's so expensive to fly back and forth from Guam to out here, you know? So I'm like, all right, give me a month or give me a couple weeks to set something up where I know I'll be okay, you know? So their mom at the time, she had her sister staying in San Antonio. So I'm like, okay, we'll go to San Antonio. You know what I mean? It's better there in San Antonio than to be here in Guam and be so fucking expensive, right, to fly or whatever. So we did that, and on the way there, we're gonna take like a staycation before we started pounding pavement when we got here. So we stayed a month in Mililani. We stayed in Hawaii for a month, and Jacob calls me like, bro, we're about to turn in the album. We need your vocals. I'm like, okay. He's like, I already did mine. I'm sending you the reference right now. He's like, shot me the address. Like, go to this place. Penny will be waiting for you. Penny from Natural Vibrations. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we recorded at Aloha Studio. I recorded my vocals there. So I get on the phone with Penny. He's like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna be there but my engineer Brett, he's gonna be there. So I get there, right, and when I get there, I walk in to record my vocals, and he's working on Kalohi Kai's first album. Like, he's engineering.
No way.
And I'm like, listening to it, and it's like, before it even came out, I'm like, damn, these kids are fire. And they were just kids at the time, like 16 years old, 15 years old. You know what I mean? Like, damn, these kids are gonna be fire, bro. You know what I mean? Sure as hell enough, bro.
And you were there, dude? That's so fucking cool.
And I was like there when he was like still mixing down the fucking the whole track, all the tracks. You know what I mean? Like the waves and shit. I'm like, and listening to the Kalohi Kai now, like on the radio, I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, it's amazing to see something grow like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, even if you don't have nothing to be a part of it, to see somebody plant the seed, and then like come back years later and see that tree, like, whoa, holy shit! You know
it's art. It's fucking art.
Yeah, man. That's growth right there.
So then,
come on, boy.
It's all good, man. So then, from there, you just started touring with them. They asked you to come. That's beautiful.
Fucking the rest was history, man. And
Man, you got to give yourself some credit. It wasn't just right time and right place. Dude, this is your hard work and your beautiful singing voice, man.
Yeah,
you made that happen, bro.
And the connection with me and Bob.
Exactly.
That was the fucking igniter right there. I think if I didn't have that fucking connection with Bob, like nobody else would have been in Jacob's ear or whatever. Like, dude, this guy's the guy. You know what I mean? Or the right one for the track, right? So I have a lot. I owe a lot to Bob, man. Like for real. Like even Jacob and Elliot too. The whole crew, man. Like for real, it's like my family. My family, bro. I will murder motherfuckers for them.
Yeah.
Like, and they know it too.
Yeah,
dude. Dude, on tour, you know, what I mean, that's all we got. You know, so there's a lot of times where like, you know, like, I had to show these guys like. Hold up, I'll take care of this, brother. Show you island style right here.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like we don't say shit. We just walk up to you and you're just gonna get it. And you don't even question it because you know you did something to deserve it, right? Because that's how it feels. Dude, that's how it feels when the fucking islander hits you. It's like, what the fuck did I do, right?
Yeah.
That's the first thing you ask yourself. What the fuck did I do? Because like, you know, we won't just fucking hit you, and especially like, you know, we're not gonna fucking blindside. Most of us won't blindside you, right?
Yeah.
Pick your fucking hands up, we're gonna hit you, right?
Dude, I always tell this to Frank, man. Like, I always feel the most safe when I'm around you guys, your family. Dude, seriously, every time I'm rolling with like Frank, Elmer, all his cousins, I'm just like, man, I'm good.
We love hard.
I could act up right now.
We love hard.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
For real, like, if you got us, you know, if we feel like you got us, we got you.
Yeah, man.
And then I think that's how it is, man. Like, you know, we've all seen our fair shares of fucking struggle, man. You know.
Yeah.
Don't be stingy with knowledge ever, man. You know?
No.
Fuck. Especially with the youths. Like if the youths come up to you and ask you for something and you know something, and you're like, nah, you know, like that's why, man.
See, that's how I thought it used to be. You know, I used to think like that. Like I don't know.
It used to be. That's how it used to be with us.
Exactly, dude.
Like our older cousins are like, I'm not gonna teach you that, bro. You don't even understand it. Like that's why we fucking know how, because we're right in that fucking breaking point. You know what I mean? We're the generation that had to evolve to fucking stay afloat. You know what I mean? Like the 90s, bro. We're the 90s kids. We're the shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like we're the last of the spank your whoop your fucking ass era. You know what I mean? Like we're the last of the fucking discipline, not child abuse era. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit wasn't child abuse back then, bro. You just wear a shirt,
exactly,
and you just wear a long sleeve shirt and don't fucking show what.
And if you told you were a bitch, dude,
bitch. And if somebody fucking saw it, you fell down the stairs, even though we don't have stairs at the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, what stairs? The stairs.
Excuse me, you only have a one-story house?
No, that's for all you know. You didn't see my attic.
Exactly. We live on Guam, duh.
It's one laddie stone down. You know? One laddie stone down is my attic, bro. Don't judge me.
That's funny, man.
For real, man.
Oh, you were asking me earlier about how Carl and I decided to make your song our wedding song.
You guys' wedding song.
It was Frank, dude. Shout out to Frank.
Way.
Yeah, man.
Man, I love Frank, bro. That's my guy, bro.
That's my fucking brother, man.
I can't even count how many times that dude was bailed me out of fucking situations, man. You know.
Yep, I love him, man. I love him so much.
For real, brother.
Unashamed,
love that guy, bro.
yeah.
For real. That's my
but
dude.
we were working together at the same time, and then I remember we had just gotten off, and he was like, "Hey, man, you should listen to this song. Like, I understand that you just recently got into reggae. This is like in 2000 and I don't know, early." He's like, "Listen to this song," and he put me on. I popped it on the iTunes, and I was like, "That's it, dude." Me and Carla I think we were engaged. I was like, this is gonna be our wedding song.
Damn.
I shared it with Carla. She's like, yep, this is gonna be it.
Bro, no, we didn't know. I mean, like when I say they knew it was gonna be a hit, they didn't think it was gonna be as big as it was, though. They knew it was gonna be a good, a hot song, but bro, though how hot that song was, it still fucking blows my mind.
Yeah,
it was the #1 downloaded reggae song for one whole fucking year, bro.
Fuck.
We beat Bob Marley out for one whole year, and then he took his throne back. But of course, for 1 year though.
Yeah.
Our song was the most fucking downloaded reggae song in the world, my bro.
Don't surprise me, man.
Like, damn, like I come from this 32 miles long, fucking 15 miles wide island, bro, and I got a number one song, number one downloaded song. I'm like,
it was giving me
bro.
goosebumps. Look, bro,
And
I'm fucking goosebumps.
not only
man.
that, with my favorite band, bro. It's
I
like,
know.
It's like I won a competition or some shit, and that's like my,
Yeah.
It's like that's my reward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it was no competition. It was like, it was so organic, man. Like,
It's just meant to be,
it
right?
happened so fast. It happened so fast, bro. I can't even. It happened so fast, man.
Yeah.
And I'm glad it did because I grew fast too. You know.
Yeah. What was it like touring? So you toured. That was it was a USA tour.
Yeah.
What was that like? Just touring around, man.
Dude, I toured with them for like almost. I want to say 5 years, dude, or 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Or something like that.
Were you at the?
But it was like 52 cities a tour. Like.
Did you ever do the what is it called? What is it called? The one in Monterey, Island Root. Where is it? Reggae Roots or anyways, Island Roots Festival in Monterey, California. You ever do that one?
No, man.
No. Okay. That was the first time Carl and I saw Soja.
Oh yeah.
It was crazy. There was this dude like passed out in front of me for like 10 hours straight. Probably did some shrooms or something, but it's just
amazing.
that kind of event.
He was there.
People
like,
just get he was alive, but he wasn't alive.
lights are on, but no one's home.
Yeah, but so just touring.
This is how I look like when I'm almost.
Right.
My fingers fat, bro. They're like super fat. My fingers get so fat, bro. Like what the?
Yeah.
Insane. And the fucking Hardy star, the Carl's Jr. star, that fucking trips me out. Bro.
Yeah.
Smiles like he fucking knows. He's like,
right.
I know what you did, motherfucker. That smile, dog. I was like, fuck you, bro.
Yeah.
Stop looking at me, bro. I can't even look at you right now, bro. Because the last time I was on a good ride like that, right? Was it was the Dry Diggins Festival.
Okay.
You heard of it?
No.
I think it's in Modesto or Fresno.
Dry Diggins.
Dry Diggins.
Okay.
It's one. But it's like a whole weekend, and you camp out, and it's like fucking. It's a music festival.
Oh wow.
And like, bro, like Don Carlos was there. Fucking Knuckle Bear, dude. I was crying Knuckle Bear's fucking set, bro. Like, just tripping out, bro. Like it was like a sermon, bro. I swear to God, his set, bro. It was unreal. I was like, wow, dude. You know, me and my boys, just like fucking. You know who Jason J is, right?
No, I'm not familiar with Jason J.
He's another popular Guam artist from Guam too.
Okay.
But like he's got big tunes on the radio too. But that's my boy too. Like whatever, like we try to put tours together. We always keep each other in mind, and like because we kind of like came up in the same style, Like we both don't have no legacy. Like we don't have like how a lot of the art the musicians back home. It flourished from their parents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're like
you're self-made.
Yeah,
you're self-made, bro.
So me and Jason are the same things, cut from the same cloth. And so like we always keep each other in mind. And dude, me, him, and my other boy Austin, we're just like, on some good fungus, bro,
Yeah.
And like, hey, we're like crying. You have so much responsibility to this music, bro. You're just tripping, dude. Like,
I love that.
Dude, it was amazing, bro. Like it's awesome to think about, like, bro, remember when we cried? Remember when we cried, bro?
Right?
Dude, don't let me tell, bro. I'll tell.
Yeah.
It's funny, bro.
Yeah, that's when you know that's your brother, man.
But dude, that's awesome, bro. Like to see that's that music connection I'm talking about, right? Like we never met each other, and like, dude, your song was my fucking wedding song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, wow, dude. Like, what the fuck?
See, there's so much beauty in this world. There's a lot of ugly, but there's also, to me, like there's way more beauty in this world than there is ugly. Just kind of, that's just my mindset. I like to feel that way. But like this right here is like a living example of that. I mean, I'm going back to the day we met, and like, look, like, it's hard not to put you on a pedestal when you're like the person who sang my wedding song, but like, yet you treated me like we're brothers instantly.
Yeah, man.
We smoke together, you know,
Yeah,
like
for sure.
my wife can't say it enough. She's like, we smoke
Yeah,
together.
we smoke together.
Like, how many people get to say that they smoked with the person that sang their wedding song? You know what I mean?
Man.
And then here we are on a fucking podcast just talking about how you landed this amazing thing.
Can you imagine if we knew each other and I could have the honor to perform it?
Oh my God, dude.
Man, that would have been
Dude.
killer, dog.
You know, I feel so lucky just to be sitting here with you. You know what I mean? Because like I consider you a friend,
dude. Brother,
and
man.
you know what I mean?
For sure,
like
for sure.
it's an amazing thing, brother.
Yo, man.
Yeah.
If you ever need anything, bro, and I can do it, just let me know.
Well, I'm gonna ask you right now.
For sure.
Can you perform?
Yeah.
Can you do something?
Let's go.
Okay, dude. We did an hour.
Oh, yeah?
Can you fucking believe that shit?
Yeah,
we did an hour.
So we have to make an extra 15 minutes? Or
No, we have all the time in the world.
Okay,
so,
awesome.
Yeah. Do you
We'll
want?
go,
Yeah, let's.
get the thing?
Yeah, dude.
So we're gonna take a break first?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit pause.
Smoke break.
Yeah, of course.